federal government, solicitors, the AGN, the presiding chief judge, they are going to at least dance to that costume of outside court settlement.
But do you think that the federal government will really want to settle out of court as regards what they said yesterday? Do you think that they really give Nnamdi Kanu what he truly deserves?
If you look at their body language, I think it is leading towards dialogue and outside court settlement. Then again, the way I'm reading it again is like they are going to at least force him to agree certain things based on Durex. And as an Igbo man, I even support it. Because if you hold me on gunpoint, anything you say do, I will do. Provided my head, I remove my head. I already secure my freedom. You can't force me anymore. But when you are with me on gunpoint, you are telling me to do certain things. Like what Zeke said, a man with God is powerful. That's it. So I believe that the outside court settlement is going to work out. Because if you look at what is going on now, this latest court they went, most Igbo elites outside Nigeria interested. Very, very interested. They are the one that push it forward to make sure that they reach a certain truth for Nnamdi Kanu to come out. So the federal government, solicitors, the AGN, the presiding chief judge, they are going to at least dance to that costume of outside court settlement. It was too obvious that Nnamdi Kanu was freed for how many months ago? But still at the court, they are talking other things, coming with many lawyers and counsels, which at least compel the presiding judge, Binta Nyako, to say it out that his hands are now tied because he is not a solicitor to the federal government. Have you seen it? A judge, a justice, now bowing before lawyers, bowing before ordinary people. Justice is now swayed for sake of Nigerian country, for sake of government, public office holders, for sake of disgruntled politicians, for sake of selfish interests. Justice is no longer standing outrightly as an equity, and the justice it is. Justice is now depending, suspending itself on something. Justice in Nigeria is being swayed here for sake of individualistic mentality, for sake of ethnic bigotry, for sake of religious bigotry, for sake of selfishness. So justice is not playing out anywhere in the judiciary, any part of Nigeria. There's no justice for anybody. Justice is no longer the hope of common man. Any common man, you are depending on justice jumping up. Oga, if court hold you, no justice for you. Oh, there will be no justice for you. Because some persons are at the back of chief justice and chief judges, remoting them, telling them what to do. If court set you free, some persons will still hold you. Quote me right. Justice is no longer the hope of the common man in Nigeria. Justice has deviated from being what it is epitomized being. Justice, an epitome of peace, is a lie. Justice, an epitome of hope for the common man, is a lie. Justice has been thwarted, swayed, and rubbished by Nigerian judiciary and federal government of Nigeria. It is no longer being justice like before. If it is actually being justice, we know, Nnamdi Kanu would have been out since. Federal High Court set him free. Nnamdi Kanu that won his own libel suit against federal government, 2.something billion. Have they given him the money? Because Meti Allah patron Badijo that was detained the other day, they freed him. Fulani is telling the whole world that they are the highest tribe in Africa, that nobody can pray with them. See, let me tell you, see Bororo, Fulani, Bororo, see Mandigo, see all of them. They are what? Oppressing and oppressing other race, other tribes on the continent of Africa. And if you want to know where Fulani is very powerful in Africa, come to Federal Republic of Nigeria. I will tell you that Nigeria is sold to Fulani. Fulani bought Nigeria 200 and something years ago, 1804. When Ottoman Danfodio, the leader of jihadism, was marching from Futajalon Island towards North Kanu, he won. Mounted on the Hausas. The Hausas are going down the abyss on daily basis. That's why I say Aisha Yusuf. Aisha Yusuf is doing a good job. That is how an average good Nigerian woman should be doing. Aisha Yusuf is a female soldier who is fighting and fighting. She's fighting like a man. In fact, he's more than a man. A warrior. A female heroine. She's a heroine. The way she's handling the issue of this illegitimate government, you will sometimes think, is Aisha Yusuf a man or a woman? Because virtually he's behaving like a man. We are still under the tutelage, Fulani tutelage, for donkey years. And nobody's doing anything about it. Fulani are the prominent politicians we have in the northern states of Nigeria, not the Hausas. Anytime you are hearing the big names, political big names, political bigots in the north, it is Fulani, it's not Hausa man. It's not a Kanuri man. It's not Bari man. It is Fulani man. Fulani has virtually captured all the political structures in the northeast, northwest, core north, mid-north, everywhere in the north. Fulani are everywhere there. Because Hausa man is busy what? Doing what? Hausa man is busy eating cow, eating tuwo chinkafa. Are you listening to me? Farming in their various farmlands there. Cultivating dawa, yam, and other agricultural produce. Farm produce, everything in the north. Farming is Hausas. Political profiteering is a business in the north managed by the Fulani oligarchs. They know the game too well. That's why Nigeria is in their armpits now. Nigerian politics is dying. Democracy is sinking down on daily basis. Fulani man is not a Democrat. Fulani man is a man brainwashed within Arabic education. Fulani man is nothing but a religious what? Bigot. That's why Nigeria is not moving forward. Religion brought by Fulani man to Nigeria here is the reasons Nigerian politics or politicking could never gain you and I. We can never make profit out of it. Because once you are not a Fulani man, they believe that you don't worship Allah and Muhammad. But when you are Fulani, original Fulani, they will believe that you are worshiping Allah and Muhammad. May I cite an example? Yorubas that are Muslim in Southwest, do you think Fulani Muslims regard them? Fulani Muslim does not regard them. They believe that Yoruba is just being a Muslim for nothing. Because Fulani believe that they are the only ones serving Allah and Muhammad. That Yorubas, Muslims, Imam and Alpha are fake. Fulani Muslim never believe Yoruba Muslim. Are you listening to me? Fulani Muslim never believe Yoruba Muslim. That's why what Fulani is looking after always is to slaughter, to criticize, to turn their back on their southern Muslim counterparts. Fulani has virtually defeated everybody religiously in Nigeria. There's no way. That's the only problem, let me say. The only problem they have is Igbo man, a resilient man, a do or die man, die-hard man. Fulani is afraid of the southeastern Nigeria. I will choke you. Allow the herdsmen free grazing to graze towards southeastern Nigeria. Oga, one cow will not return. We will take the whole cow for meat and finish all of them. That is what Igbo man stands for.
But as regards this Nnamdi Kanu issue now, do you not think that the pressure is getting to the government, even to Binta Nyako, as regards what she said yesterday? Do you not think, like, we've seen countries like US, celebrity like Idris Abdulkarim, even Edu Clark last week came out and said that Tinubu, for him to, at least restore, democracy, he has to, free Nnamdi Kanu from detention. Do you not think the pressure is getting to the government?
Yes, the pressure is mounted on federal government because from all corners, Igbo elites, Igbo stalwarts, businessmen, billionaires all over the world. I told you before that all hands were on desk to discuss about Nnamdi Kanu's release and to proffer political solution to our political impasse, ravaging the country currently. So what we are doing now, everybody, all hands on table, and you see my own analysis on social media, is to make sure that I speak or talk Nnamdi Kanu out of prison. And if word is enough to bring Nnamdi Kanu out of prison, I champion it. I listen to me. Simon Ekpa did. And likewise other agitators, fellow agitators. We have done a lot to make sure that that young man is free. So what we are saying now is that Tinubu should use that at least as a vehicle to solve political crisis going on in Nigeria. Politics or politicking is not about only minding your people. No. Run a government of national inclusion. Include everybody. You don't run a government based on your kinsmen. You don't run a government based on compensation, based on people that did campaign for you. You must go in the interior part of the country and make selection for good quality. To agitate, to do good work. I don't know what I understand. To agitate for true democracy. You don't go and employ racial racists, surrendering yourself with gunmen. That is not democracy. Democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and even by the representative of the people that are there representing us. And they should deliver what is called true stewardship. Healthy, friendly stewardship is service. It's not when you won an election, you become big man. You turn yourself to Mountain Everest. No. Nigerian politicians are slave raiders, slave drivers. I don't trust them. I don't like them.
Therefore, agitation is useless. Therefore, agitation cannot stand. But Fulani herdsmen, bandits, Boko Haram, Ashwab, Al-Qaeda, Eshabai, they are not useless group. They want to stand, and therefore will perish. How do you think that evil will prevail over righteous? Wickedness to prevail over righteous, and evil to prevail over good. Darkness cannot cover light. Rather, light will shun darkness away. Biafra at the east, rising sun of Africa, the light of Africa, it cannot be quenched. The eye of Africa, it cannot be quenched. Biafra is the glory, future glory of Africa, future glory of black man, black race all over the world. It cannot be quenched. Ojubu did not lose the war because he's a coward or because he don't know how to fight or because he lose the war. Okay, Bumishahu, what do your head of state that time declare? Do he declare that Nigeria won Biafra or Biafra is a loser? Shekugumi, can you tell me what is no victor, no vanquish? No victor, no vanquish. Shekugumi, can you tell me what that means? That made you to say Ojukwu fought the war and lose. No victor, no vanquish, which means the two sides play draw. It's a draw game. And that time, there was no penalty shootout. And there was no extra time. If there's a penalty shootout or extra time, the game could have continued. Then by that time, we know whether Nigeria won by penalty shootout or do they won on extra time. But no victor, no vanquish, the free blow the whistle. The game stopped immediately. It's like when you enter to the wrestling ring or boxing ring, and the time they give to fight, wrestling or boxing, the time have reached and expired, and the referee stop the fight. The person who hold the title before will still hold that title. That's what happened between Biafra and Nigeria. Oju did not lose the war. But time reach. Ojuku, Biafra, they play draw. Then Biafra have to return back to Nigeria because Nigeria was the one who hold the trophy before we said no. We are capable to hold the trophy also. That's why we return. And now we come back to take the trophy. And now we will succeed to take the trophy because this is return match. This is return match. And this time, Biafra will take the trophy. I'm telling you honestly. Because see why Biafra will take the trophy. Now, Nigeria is not able to block us again. Starvation is no more best people of the world. The starvation now is in Nigeria. Hunger now is in Nigeria. Nigerians are crying now. They don't see to eat. Nigerians are crying now. No light. Nigerians are crying now. They can't go to their farm. No peace. Killing and kidnapping in the north, Nigeria. Raping and the massacre in the northern Nigeria. IDP camp in northern Nigeria. What the demand for Nigerian children is for sure. The war remain in Nigeria now. And Gumi were telling someone like Nnamdi Kanu, you will lose the war. When in the air, you are not suppressing us. On the land, you are not suppressing us. In the sea, you are not suppressing us. On the land,